Farm Service Agency is pleased to announce our new feed transportation tool for use with the Emergency Livestock Assistance Program. The tool will help you determine how much feed or livestock you transported this year versus how much you usually haul. This will give you an estimate of the financial assistance you may receive from FSA if you are enrolled in the Emergency Livestock Assistance Program. Please note that the actual payment you receive may be different based on various factors. The two critical questions in this tool are, how much feed or livestock did you transport this year, and how much feed or livestock do you normally haul? Once you've found the appropriate documentation to help you answer these questions, you're ready to fill out the form. Within this document, you will need to fill out information in the pale yellow cells, while the salmon-colored cells will be automatically populated based on the data you enter. You can start out by typing your name into the top of the document, and next you can use the drop-down tab in cell L7 to note if you're a producer who is socially disadvantaged, has limited resources, is a beginning producer, or a veteran. Once you've made a selection besides none, the definition for that selection will be listed in the large white cell to the right, and the program factor percentage will change to 90%. For the limited resources selection, there is a website for a self-determination tool. For this video, I'll go ahead and select none. This workbook will work for both eligible hauling practices, forage hauled to livestock, or livestock being hauled to forage. So as an example, I'll say you had 4 loads that you had to haul 100 miles. For the share of the feed costs, this is what portion of the cost you paid for. If you paid for it all by yourself, you'll want to put 100%. But say this year you combined efforts with someone and you each paid 50%. You'll want to put down 50%. After entering this data, you'll see that the tool calculates your current miles. Then move to the selection that tracks how much you normally haul. So let's say you normally do 2 loads in a year, and you can usually get those within 40 miles, and you pay all the costs. That automatically calculates to 80 miles. So now the calculator will take your 400 miles minus your 80 miles to get 320 miles more this year than is typical. For the producer's local mileage reduction, we've had 2 additional loads between this year and a typical year. So for the additional loads under 1,000 miles, you'll subtract 25 miles per load. So 25 miles per load times 2 additional loads is 50. So 320 minus 50 is 270, which is your eligible mileage above normal. This is multiplied by the national mileage rate and the program factor, which will result in your estimated payment. If you had the same number of loads and just had to go farther, the producer's local mileage reduction will change to 0. Now let's say you had 1 load where you had to go a really long distance, like 1,200 miles, and you shared that load with your neighbor. As you can see here, loads greater than 1,000 miles will be limited to 1,000 miles, so the producer's current miles is 500. You'll see that the numbers above have been recalculated with the input of this new data. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and please note that you can select the Instructions tab down below to further help you fill out this tool. You can find this tool at the following website. To enroll in the Emergency Livestock Assistance Program, contact your local FSA office to apply. Thanks for watching.